Hi there, welcome back to my channel, Whispering Willow Oracle. Today we're going to be looking at your current energies, so what's going on in your recent past, present, and future. Anything in these readings could be for you, depending on when you come across this. They are timeless, so just take what resonates and leave what does not. Alright, I'd like to thank my angels, spirit guides, and beings of the highest white light for providing the collective with clear and concise messages today. Thank you for providing the collective with clear. So we have the Seven of Swords in your recent past. You may have been on kind of in between a conflict. Just sure that you're not on either side, you're in between, but you are kind of getting yourself involved behind the scenes in order to, yeah, Nine of Cups reversed, in order to, you may care very deeply about people on both sides of the coin, right? You can see both sides, but you also really care about both people and you really want to avoid the conflict that you see developing between these people. So you're almost trying to diffuse the situation without being seen as interfering. Okay, sorry about that. My dog just came upstairs and wanted to go outside. Okay, so I'm seeing here that you're in between two people, like I was saying. I think that you feel like you have a lot to lose if this conflict doesn't get resolved in the way that you want it to get resolved. Like, even though the conflict doesn't directly involve you, I feel like the consequences of this conflict going wrong or going too far could influence you and affect your life, and that's why you feel the need to get involved here. So we have Strength reverse. A lot of yellow energy here. I think, you know, this could have something to do with the solar plexus. This could have a lot to do with ego. Two big egos are kind of creating this situation. And it's funny because I feel like these egos are off in the distance, but it's affecting the people around them. So this could be, you know, it could be institutional, it could be familial, it could be like, it might be that you have siblings here who are not getting along, or co-workers or managers at work are not getting along, and where the pieces fall from this conflict is going to determine a lot of things, right? Like, this could affect a lot of different aspects of your working environment. It could affect whether your job is let go, whether your co-workers' jobs are let go, whether there's funding for certain projects. I'm getting here also that I think you're going to need to be very, very careful around at least one of these people. I got, don't let the hand, what was it? Don't let the hand that feeds you bite you, which doesn't make sense. So yeah, this definitely could be a conflict between someone who you rely upon financially, and if they found out that you were meddling within the situation, they could be very unhappy. Sorry, that's what that means. Sometimes it comes like in a weird metaphor that I don't always understand. And also they don't make sense, but it does make sense. So we have the Fool here. So you know, you may have been blindsided, or someone may have been blindsided by this situation. I do feel though that like this outcome, we have the Five of Wands. So yeah, definitely not a very nice conflict here. I feel like it's growing, the conflict or like the disagreement is growing a lot larger. It's going a lot further than just the immediate people involved. There's going to be a choice here. People are going to have to kind of choose between these two people, because these two people are not going to be coming back together. This conflict is Definitely affecting a lot of people though. I think it's an organizational situation. I think here you're gonna have to make a choice about. So I just heard that there's going to be situations that arise in this conflict where you're really going to be disappointed by the behaviors of others. And at first, I think you're going to be inclined to forgive this person because the behavior wasn't directed immediately at you. And so it feels easier to forgive, but you can't really forget the fact that these behaviors so terribly negatively affected some other people. I think you're gonna have to salvage what you can from these relationships, but I think you may lose one. There's gonna be a lot of people getting involved in this, unfortunately. I feel like you're like, oh God. I don't know, maybe you know what this is about in regards to like a situation that you know is unfolding or that has been unfolding and seems to just not want to go away. So we have transformation and status quo. And so yeah, just coming back to this energy here, I think this has maybe been taking up a lot of your energy as of recently. A lot of your mental energy, and maybe have been making you feel a little bit insecure in where you stand in the world, like where you stand with this career, where you stand with this group of people, where you're going to be going. And I feel like your confidence may have shifted in some way to make you feel like you're standing on uneasy ground, like the ground underneath you is shaky. I think you're going to be finding wisdom in this uncertainty when you come through it. Once you're on the other side, there will be a lot of wisdom and knowledge gained from this period of time. However, you're going to go through a period of maybe a little bit of, I think there's been a lot of stuck energy here. And once the truth starts to come out, once the truth starts to reveal itself, that's when the energy becomes unstuck. So I think here, the whole purpose of this conflict coming to a head is so that the deception is revealed, so that there's been light shed upon the darkness. And when that happens, people can make more educated decisions on where they want to be, who they want to be, where they want to go, what kind of energy they want to be in. And I think here you may have been deceived for some time. There may have been, if you are a male here, there may have been some gossip that you were told that, made you act a certain way, and now it's being revealed that that information was false. I don't know why I got that for a man, but take it as it resonates, could be for anybody. Yeah, I think here you were kind of going about your business, kind of ignoring the situation because you needed to ignore it in order to carry on with the status quo here so that things didn't get too tumultuous. But this energy infiltrated your life anyways. This energy couldn't be ignored, and it didn't really matter what you were going to do. So you didn't do anything wrong here. This was going to happen anyways. And I think you were kind of the type of person who is conflict avoidant. And so this situation is much more upsetting for you, or much more disruptive for you, because you're so, you're not conflict oriented, or you're the type of person who would prefer to just keep things the way they were because things were fairly comfortable, right? And sometimes change has to happen in order to move us into another phase of our lives, to bring energies out that aren't supposed to be there. And our ability to be able to allow things to change and move and let go and transform is what will bring us through these moments gracefully, and what will bring us into a new timeline of abundance and learning our lessons from what's happening around us. So I'm going to leave that message here. I hope this message resonated for somebody. If it did, please give the video a like, and if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, please subscribe. Take care. Bye now.